under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Raimel Tapia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Raimel Tapia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight.
Now to the plate, Hunter Pence. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Pitch on the way. To first. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Swing and a little blooper to center. There to look it in is Simmons, one away. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Scherzer gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And into the box, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Short, hit hard. Lindor takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. At the plate, Curtis Granderson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Line toward right center. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit. In now, Matt Adams. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario on the move. Oh, he brought it back. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Chris Davis now. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Reynolds scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Here's Miguel Sano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. Another full count pitch home. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. Two away now. Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Yunel Escobar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Yunel Escobar.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hops this one up. Falling for it, Davis. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready for another chance. Raimel Tapia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard on the ground toward short. Lindor moving to his right on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Hit hard towards center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Digging in to try it again. Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
No balls. 1 strike.
The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Granderson is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Scherzer will check it first. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Back up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Lined hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 to Cano. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Valbuena's got it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's on his horse. He makes the play. A great catch. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Francisco
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. That's why he's having such great success.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. A high fastball is in there. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second. Ready now, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The left fielder, number 7, Curtis Granderson.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right. A foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Lindor. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Throw won't get him. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Third baseman.
So
Yunel
stepping in,
Escobar.
Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's Cano now at second. Reined in. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
That's foul ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pence has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Martin Maldonado.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Ready once again, Raimel Tapia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at bat. Hit down the line at first. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Hunter Pence. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Robinson Cano.
Here comes the first pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And they put the tag on him for the out, but meanwhile both runners are able to move up a base. So striding in, Mark Reynolds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a foul.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. He'll lead it off as we start.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Number 7, Curtis Granderson.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler over to his right. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Up next for the Twins.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Digging in once again, Yunel Escobar. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yunel Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He throws him on the fastball there. Yunel Escobar goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Martin Maldonado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Martin Maldonado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Raimel Tapia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Standing in, Luis Valbuena. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Luis Valbuena.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for the Twins,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Scherzer into the windup. 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now at the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Center fielder number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Taylor Rogers is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Taylor Rogers.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Mark Reynolds.
Now batting.
No hits in. In 3 tries so far, he's struck out once.
Reynolds.
Time
Your
called.
attention, please. Pinch running at first for the Blue Jays. Number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 7.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time. Franklin Gutierrez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Trevor May answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes this the other way to right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Irvin Santana. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up